Welcome to WrestleCulture. Like a bit of a musical introduction to this, but
okay.
I can sort of do it maybe.
I think you can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, I could hide neath the bits of John Moxley when he quits. The 6-hour show will never end. But it ends, and I'm glad the build to this show has been bad. AEW's cold, and it's crap. Cheer up, sleepy tone. You're like a dog with a bone. I'm a Wrestle Dream believer, and the fans love to moan. I'm Adam Wilbourn from WhatCulture.
Beautiful.
Joined by Nicholas and Phil Chambers.
I hadn't even sat down when he started.
We've got all the goings on in wrestling this week. That's our coverage of Wrestle Dream done. Yep. Dudley Boys will do a preview for tomorrow. Nothing else to talk about.
Don't need anything else.
Before we get into it, though, if you're a fan of this sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube, where we do daily wrestling podcasts where we review Raw, SmackDown, the show formerly known as NXT 2.0. AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision, pay-per-views, premium live events. We have interviews, roundtable discussions, and a round of the week complete with a bloody good quiz, of course, on WrestleCulture. As I said, though, joined by Adam Nicholas and Phil Chambers to discuss all the goings on in wrestling this week.
Oh, right. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Who are we scoring with?
I just thought we'd have a moment to, acknowledge the retirement of the Dudley Boys. To start the show off.
Yeah. Right, now what?
That'll do. I genuinely was, Phil will attest to this, frantically refreshing the Observer.
All day. He's been looking for this.
Well, to see if they got a 5-star rating. Didn't even bother. Didn't even bother talking about it.
All of the times that I've seen you today has been you going, where's the rest of the Observer? And I didn't realise until seconds before we started this. I said, why are you looking for this so badly? And then he got excited because it literally dropped just before. And
he just wanted to laugh at the right,
yeah. So I guess that leaves it to Phil, because you and I obviously aren't qualified.
Obviously.
We are not journalists.
Definitely not.
Certainly not wrestling journalists.
No, or the one true journalist.
Indeed. So I feel like we have to leave the star rating in the capable hands of a guy who's definitely watched the whole thing, I'm sure.
And not just the last,
and not just
I'm sorry, I love you, put me through a table.
Adam Wilbourn, give me your 5, what can he have instead of stars?
Tables.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it 5 tables out of 5.
You're giving it 5 tables out of 5. Come on.
Did you reckon he said, because Bubba Ray Dudley said, it's a 5-star match. Do you reckon he said that knowing that Dave just wasn't even going to go near it? Like, well, he hasn't said it, but we all know
not
it.
Not a chance in hell he didn't think Dave was going to rate him.
What are your
just
thoughts?
Think what you've
doesn't
experienced.
Do irony.
What you've experienced right now. You have lived today a parallel and identical life to Bubba Ray, who has also been sat there going, where's the newsletter?
Yeah.
Where's the newsletter? Where's the newsletter? And now you're both experiencing the same disappointment. His is probably slightly higher than yours, because you were going to mock him, and he thinks he's made his life's work. I can't say anything. I haven't seen the match. No. I have seen the ending, that particular ending, which is high art.
What are your thoughts on the Dudley? Not that, but overall, because like me and Phil were chatting about earlier, we obviously grew up watching them alongside the Hardys, alongside Edge and Christian, and alongside Too Cool, obviously most importantly of all. But like, disregarding what he's like now, what were your thoughts on the Dudleys growing up?
Loved them. Well, who didn't love? I think this is the problem, though. It's everybody. It's not specifically aimed at the Dudley Boys either. This is aimed at almost everyone who's ever been in wrestling. Usually, like, time is a cruel mistress, and some people don't ever get out. They won't ever get out. They can't let it go. And inevitably, even if you are the very best, I mean, you're seeing like Sidgwick's having a very hard time at the minute dealing with Kenny Omega's like not being Kenny Omega.
Yeah,
that's a time thing. Like it. I said it's a time thing.
We don't understand either.
I said it's a time thing. And it happens, right? The difference is, I guess, with this specific one, I think at least Kenny Omega knows who and what and where he belongs in the pantheon of professional wrestling. I think sometimes there are some wrestlers who perhaps, I'm not naming names, who perhaps feel like they are in this bracket
Yeah.
up here. And in fairness, they're probably in the collective wrestlers who are, it's very hard to be a good wrestler at the top. And I think I loved them when I was younger. And I had just got back into wrestling when they came back.
Yes.
To WWE.
Oh, I went to see
that
them
Rumble where Bubba turned up, and then it was like, oh, then they're back for that run.
I remember seeing them at a live show in Birmingham, and I was like, I'm going to get to see a 3D through a table. I think it was New Day they were facing. And I was like, that's kind of like a life goal.
And it was cool, like, because I was too young for the previous bit, so all that was good. I was still excited. I think we should definitely give a little asterisk to the fact that we are all too in the weeds with wrestling in general for this stuff.
Old and jaded.
I get friends saying like, oh God, this happened. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of miss that.
Yeah.
I kind of miss when I used to just see it from afar and be like, that's pretty cool. That's cool. I'm buzzing about that.
A friend of mine is like that with us, like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation. And I'm like, just guess Road Dogg, isn't it? Yeah. But they're like, no, it's Road Dogg. And I'm like, that's such a nice life that you're leading.
And you got, like, I remember at that point as well, if you recall, like, Enzo and Big Cass were red hot. And then they ended up feuding with the Dudley Scorpion for 5 seconds because Enzo basically murdered him on the microphone. It was like, but that's fun. It was still fun. I do often, this is why I've probably taken a step away from watching it all the time. I kind of want that back.
Yeah.
I feel like I sit around a lot of lads, not looking at anybody in particular, and you, Hamflet, I know you're watching, just have seen too much. It's that thing, you've seen too much. You've seen all the magician's tricks. You've seen how they do them. It's
and
it's
then you've
hard.
seen the person outside.
And then there's that, right? We didn't have all the social media stuff prior, and like your alignments in life and in the way of watching wrestling in general. You think, come on, man. Yeah, just like, you just switch it out for one day and just be a wrestler.
Yeah. We were talking about this before, though. It's like, I was a massive Dudley Boys fan as a kid. Like, that whole tag team division was like one of my like most favorite parts of WWE at the time.
I include Spike Dudley in that as well.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Sorry,
I included Spike Dudley in that. But then you'll go through it, and it's like, but if you were rating like Edge and Christian and the Hardys, they'd probably be below them.
Yeah,
third place. But then you think about the rest of the tag team scene, it's like Too Cool. Obviously, we have a love for Too Cool. That's going to be in there. But even like Degeneration X, like if I remove the Road Dogg stuff, that end thing, I loved that spiel. I like said the whole thing when they were coming out. Like that scene in general for quite a while there was so hot and so deep in terms of the teams.
It was
like,
spoiled,
I bloody loved the headbangers like back then.
Yeah.
I was into all of it.
Because
like
they kind of all had their own
Crash.
stick, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it was
they were
like
all very distinct, their own thing, but they all fit and had a place. Like not everyone had as good a run as the Dudleys. You can't take any of their accolades away from them. But they came up in a hot era. And yeah, so I just kind of loved that entire scene. But it's like, I was an ECW guy as well, so I was into the Dudleys in that. From like watching it, so I was like super excited when they came over to WWE.
That must be
those are like
interesting.
probably the first one of me watching wrestling. The first switch that I got was probably the Dudleys going to WWE. So I was super excited, and they still had one of the best pyros in WWE history with the string thing coming down.
It sounded class, didn't it? Everybody looked forward to that.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that run, Hardys, Dudleys, Edge and Christian, is all timer through all of their matches. Like the thing for Terry Runnels with the bag of cash. Through the tables match at the Royal Rumble, and like
to be fair,
everything that they did to all the TLC matches, obviously all of that run was incredible.
Took like some crazy bumps as well when you're looking back, like madness. And obviously they have to sit down and come up with the matches too. So I would never take any of that away at all. But I loved Edge, and look what I've had to like sit and deal with. It happens. Time is cruel, and thankfully, I'd like to think Edge is better outside of the ring, maybe. But I think also it's about knowing the value, right? And that must be hard to let go of as well if you've been in part of a big era of that, and then you're seeing these young guys coming up who people are raving about.
Yeah.
But then they spend all this time on podcasts being like, "Here's why I'm the best, actually."
Here's
like,
I can book it better, if anything.
It's kind of like Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H, probably Bubba Ray around about there. You know, it's probably just on the dead man's tail.
Oh yeah, that was good, but this is what I'd do to make it like so much better, like Bubba Dudley better.
Yeah.
Honestly,
the old Bubba sprinkles.
Yeah, I've lost count how many times I see that tweet or that like clip from an interview. Bubba's saying like, "Well, I'm not the booker, but if I was the booker," it's like, "But you're still not the booker though." Still.
Yeah.
And then he's like him himself saying like, "Well, they wouldn't ask me because don't work there. But if I did work there,
Get it?
It's another day. It's a Groundhog Day. I wake up and the alarm clock's on, and it's Bubba telling us again. Like, if I was the booker.
Yeah. Hey, say Bubba Ray Dudley's back. Oh, great. I do remember when
the bathtub with the toaster. Let's go.
I do remember when the Dudleys returned. I think this is the one I'm thinking of anyway. They returned on like a Raw or something after. I'm not sure it was after WrestleMania or whatever. Yeah. I do remember Titus O'Neil being on commentary. Yeah. And the Dudley Boys come out as like a big surprise. And he's like, "Whoa, a lot more competition in the tag team division." I was like, "Out of the way, you." Yeah.
Bye bye.
No one's talking about prime time players anymore.
Sorry, guy. Even like a longevity fan yourself of Titus O'Neil.
Get out of the way.
Yeah. Out of the way, yo.
Speaking of legends near retirement, I thought I'd ask you because this conversation came up yet again because of the announcement of the cruise with no mention of AEW whatsoever. Is Jericho going back to WWE, do you reckon?
I would never say never in this crazy world of ours.
Come on, Phil. What do you mean never say never?
He was always angling for this. Like, AEW was never going to be his curtain call.
No.
Like, his final resting place.
His final resting place.
One final
His swan
Jericho
song was never going to be in AEW. It was always going to be in WWE. He just wanted to go out and prove something to himself, probably. I don't know.
He did, to be
and
fair.
He did. He definitely did.
Yeah. Should have stopped.
He really did.
Yeah. For a guy who was always good at the knowing when to jump.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's a spot. I think I would, far be it from me again, to defend the people who don't need defending.
Yeah.
But in this ever progressing landscape where you've got a spot, right? He always couldn't get the top spot. And he had it.
And he had I sensed he had the Booker's ear, obviously.
Of course, which helps. But
not in his pocket or something.
Yeah.
Like, not the Reservoir Dogs. Is this on?
Is this on? But then again, any of the top guys who didn't have the Booker's ear doesn't exist, does it?
God damn it.
I don't know why. Why am I even talking? He's already in the middle of a bit.
Busy with his pop.
That's on me, actually. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's going back, basically.
Yeah, he will be.
Yeah.
Presumably they'll make sure he doesn't have any, like non-competes or anything like that.
You would. I would like to think so.
You would
like to think most people would think this, wouldn't you? Just like check the small print.
What is going on with Andrade?
Just before we jump on Andrade, one last thing on Chris Jericho. I will say that I think it would not surprise me if he pulls out another 1 year belt run.
Yes.
Like it's...
Yeah.
Do I want to see it? I don't know.
He somehow manages to pull him out his ass.
It's whenever we write him off on this podcast, it feels like we'd always be like, right, that's that. Come on.
I mean, to be fair,
he's done it again.
You got a couple of years in the bank now, so he owes you.
Yeah.
He owes you, man. What if he's just the learning tree, but in NXT? Immediately.
You never know.
I'm just saying. I'll be fascinated to see what the angle's going to be if it does happen. But then I need him to still be able to go. And I don't even know why I'm saying it. I'm not going to be watching. I'll see the clips on YouTube, but I hope you have a nice time with it. And I'll look forward to listening to the podcast about it.
It's not just nostalgia run, back to basics, whatever.
This sort of applies to Andrade as well, but I always like seeing the accounts have to switch sides when someone jumps one way or another. Yeah. Like, Sasha Banks is the best. She's wonderful. She's done what? She's the worst. I hate her so much.
I was always a fan of Bayley.
Yeah.
I always said Bayley was the best.
Does he give up Judas as his entrance, or does he go back to break the walls down?
Oh. No. You see, you've made a crucial error here, Phil. Because if he goes back to WWE, he's got to play by the game Triple H's rules. And game Triple H will be like, know how much he wants to play Judas and be like, you kind of always, I mean, it has to be break the walls down.
Or a rebel break
you
the
have
walls
to differentiate.
Break the walls down. What is this?
It's him performing every time he goes to the ring, though. Like, hey, you're doing that, but I bet he'll be in the shape of his life.
Yeah, break the walls right down.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it?
Where are my walls? Why are they broke?
Anyone goes like, kind of getting on now. That's fair enough. I hope I look like he does when I'm his age. And then he's like, oh, okay, you want to talk crap, do you? And then he suddenly tells me, where's that six-pack come from? This isn't fair.
He's not an idiot. He'll be in tremendous shape when he gets there. When, I guess.
Yep.
And
Saudi, probably. Let's face it, money.
Good point.
I think from the most exciting part, though, will be like, what's Triple H going to make him do?
Yeah.
Because they've always been like, we're actually friends now. We're totally cool now. Aren't we? Right?
Right.
They're like frenemies. They'd be like, they'd meet at an event, when he was at the AEW, and they'd be like, "Oh, my old pal Paul," and then it was like the Pissant Company. It was like, "Oh, well, what's happening here? I don't know if you're still buddies here. What's going on?" Like, so by the time he gets there, there's going to be a nice old pill he's had to swallow just to get in the door.
Yeah,
and then much like we've seen with
and then you've got
Punk,
the point in fit picture that he'll have to go through where Triple H will like stand on his tiptoes just to emphasize it. Like,
I'm pointing higher than you.
This little guy's back, eh?
This isn't my take. This is not my exactly that though. Oh, he puts him in the walls. He's on. Hamford's take this. If Triple H manages to get CM Punk and Jericho to have a match together and play nice, and then gets like a point in picture with them both, just to be like to Tony Khan, hey, it's not impossible. This is where dreams happen. Oh, whatever. Okay.
So what is going on with Andrade?
There he is. Something real stupid is the only answer there. Someone didn't read the fine print, or someone just didn't bother to read their contract at all. I don't know. Like,
it doesn't feel like there's any.
Hard check first.
It doesn't seem.
What if I didn't check?
What if I just did stuff and hope for the
anyway?
best? Yeah, that's how contracts work, right?
Like, it doesn't seem like there's any like animosity between like, how have you let this happen?
Yeah.
But it is. I mean, it is funny.
It's really funny, especially because they were like, "I'll have a match with Kenny Omega."
Exactly.
Oh no!
It's stupid because on AEW's side.
Can you clarify for anybody who doesn't know what's happened, by the way? Sorry.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen, jump back and forth, WWE, AEW, back to WWE, back to AEW now, off the back of being sort of not. They sort of just shook hands, WWE and Andrade. They were like, "You've had alleged wellness policy violations. We'll just end your contract right now. Go our separate ways. Thanks very much." And it all seemed relatively amicable. And then the next week he pops up to attack Kenny Omega before he can say the words Carl Fletcher, for example. And that obviously seemingly sets up this match at WrestleDream, except it's been like 3 weeks since then, and there's been no Andrade on television and indie bookings and what have you. People are like, what the hell's going on? And it's always the silence is even louder with these sorts of things. Mm-hmm. And then it's just come out over the last day or two that, WWE were like, show up there, will you? Cease and desist, send that over. And they're like, wait a second, he couldn't work for us? And you were saying, that if they're fired for cause.
Yeah, there was something in the WWE contracts where obviously they've got like no competes attached. They've like had it since the beginning of time. But if you get fired for cause, right? Yeah, usually 90 days for the main roster. And then if you're fired by cause, they can add a year to the no compete. So
you can add a year, or it's just a year?
It's just a year no compete.
They tried to do it with Brock, didn't they? And Brock was like, I'm not doing that.
So how enforceable these things are, it's like, it's a very, very dodgy employment contract to begin with. So whether they'd be able to go to enforce it is another matter. But even then, to get to that point, they'll have to go through court and like however long that and then whole process takes, before he's out of the thing. So it's stupid on AEW's part because they didn't check. Stupid on Andrade's part because he didn't check. And if WWE doesn't enforce it now, it'd be stupid on their part because then anyone else that leaves could be like, well, you didn't enforce it for him, so you're not going to enforce it for me and do whatever the hell they want. So they're kind of tied into having to enforce this in order to keep all of their other contracts valid. It's
a mess, isn't it?
You'd see a bunch of people start getting wellness policy pops because they hear like that's the route out.
That's the way
so
out
on the same day, there's been 11 wellness policy pops today. What's that? They're like taking in the urine samples. Like I failed it.
I'm sorry,
I failed it.
Melting the cup.
I like the idea.
People going out to buy dirty pee.
The opposite.
I like the idea that after all this, like, as you say, they have to enforce it, and they're like, "Well, you've won, but Andrade has to come back though." So, and he's there with you now for however long. Better pay him and put him on telly.
Yes. No.
He's just like a little kid sadly walking back in. Well, okay.
There's your fedora.
Yeah.
Pop that back on.
Triple H went, there you go, LWO.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll do.
I'm going to talk more about Tactical Penguin a little bit later. He's had a very good week. But great suggestion. I just didn't even think about this. And I'm going to steal it going forward.
Classic.
Tactical Penguin says, seeing the countdown switch from the normal Rumble font to suddenly the countdown to the Millennium Clock would genuinely make me pop. I think that's an amazing suggestion.
That would be quite
interesting. I mean, but would you be able to crack the code beforehand?
Good point. What was it? X+1, 2.
Would you be able to crack that code? Because that's
It's like SA
Pretty difficult.
Money equals Jericho.
Yeah.
I mean, people were saying, guys.
That is a silhouette.
Some people were saying it was the greatest code to crack of all time. Like, nobody saw it coming.
Nobody saw it coming.
I remember watching them.
No signs in that crowd of people that saw it coming.
When I was catching up,
It's Chris Jericho.
when I was catching up on all the things I'd missed when I came back, I remember watching a documentary of his on the network, and I was so much like, nobody saw it coming. You know?
Nobody.
And I was like,
Incredible.
I'm sure I've seen the footage. And also, I literally have just watched all of the video packages back to back, and from the very first one, I was like, oh, well, I guess Y2J. Yeah, that would be it would have to be you based on the.
I love the final reveal one the most out of that because it's like all the code and stuff, and then it's like why. Oh, what could come next?
What could be?
It's like, oh, it's like, we know, guys.
Get on with it.
It's
The code is the answer. Yeah, get it.
it's Yokozuna? How?
The only good thing
How
to
is
come out of that is the the fake JR commentary video that everyone shares.
Incredible.
Bobby Lashley.
Stone Cold!
This is Foley's baby boy.
Unreal. Oh, I have to watch that when we get off this
Yeah,
podcast.
definitely. It's when he turns his head as well, doesn't it? Hi to Mark Lee Willis in the chat who says, hey guys, hope you're well. I'm watching you all whilst I'm getting a tattoo done.
Hello.
2/3 of the way through, I think.
What you getting?
Yeah, good. Let us know, Mark, actually.
Of what?
Any more ink, Phil? Enjoy your weekend, guys. You too, Mark.
Any more ink? I've not done anything in a while, to be honest.
And considering anything else?
Always. Every day. Every day considering something new.
Is it genuine question? I'm going to sound like an idiot here because obviously do seasons factor into it? Is it like, summer's a bit hot to be getting a tattoo? Or because you got to wrap your arm up for a bit, don't you?
Time comes into it mainly,
suppose,
and you have a bit, and then you're like, I kind of want a new one. And then you try and think of what it should be.
So what
but it's dangerous when it's just in your house and you can just go, ooh, I'll dig that. And then you can do anything. And then you're like, well, why did
In
you
your
do
house,
that?
Phil Chambers. It's just like, this week on In Your House. What would be the season then? Because surely winter would be too cold. You'd be like, freezing. And then you had to get your arm out. And like, I don't know why I'm imagining that you live apparently in a place where no heating exists.
You're not allowed to put the heat in.
You'd have to be outside doing all your tattoos apparently with like the snow on the arm first. What would be it's like autumn? Or the fall.
Then you might get it wet. Then
I mean, is that?
I don't know. Is that a factor? Does that
I mean, you're not supposed to like drown it, but you can get it wet.
Drown?
Like just.
But let us know, Mark, what you're getting.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be surprised because it's your face.
I genuinely thought about this earlier. I think if Dwayne wins an Oscar, I might get that tattoo.
Well, you should be safe then.
Or the date of when he got it on the back of your neck.
Bro, come on. That's the safest bet in the world. Bet it right now in front of everybody on the internet. No. Come on.
Do it.
Do it. Do it nice.
Matt
Do
Reigns.
it slowly.
Matt Reigns says, happy Friday, guys. Wrestling stinks. Football stinks. Everything flat out stinks right now.
Yep.
Well, you two smell pretty good, so...
Not for me. I like it.
No.
Just filming over the weekend.
Yeah.
NBA
starts soon.
There you go.
That's going to be fun to see if me and Hamlet can actually keep up with it or whether we get bored because it's on at stupid times.
They will not.
Yeah. Because you weren't... Was it just a WrestleMania period thing that really got you hooked?
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
I tried with the hockey so much.
Playoffs.
I tried so bad with the hockey, man. Like every morning after the matches, because I can't watch it at the normal time.
Yeah.
Just can't watch it. And then I was getting hooked because it was even on the video package you could do it without spoilers. So that was like you just got the 10 minutes, which is probably the ideal version of it.
Yeah.
And I was watching the Oilers, who I'd adopted for some reason as my team because of my dad's friend.
Of course.
And like they kept having these mad, like they get stuffed. And then the next week they're like, this incredible comebacks just happened. And the back of the it's like the series was just getting there, and eventually they just didn't make it. The very, very last game. It was the second last game of the series.
You know how people watch, some people might watch soccer or football highlights without knowing the score. And you avoid it, and then you can maybe watch the whole game if you've taped it or whatever, but you could also just watch the highlights or whatever. My version of that is going on BBC Sports American football page and going, oh, the Colts won again. That was good.
Yeah. There it is. We won.
We're doing it.
We won.
We're doing it.
It's like we might win the Super Bowl this year.
That's it. I love the click. Hey, we won. Click.
That's enough of that
they
fun.
lost.
Yeah. On with my life.
Yeah.
It's very much the Jeremy
They
Clarkson.
lost.
Oh, no. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to try. I'm going to pick one team from the Eastern and one team from the Western for NBA and see how long it takes for me to drop off following it. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm not going to watch full games, obviously, but I'll watch the highlights in the morning.
It was a good life, though, wasn't it? The old. I mean, to be fair, also you'd have to not have jobs to do it like as frequently as we were doing it. You and Hampton specifically, but like
we got deep in it with the playoffs.
You did get deep in it. I was like, what about outside? Good. And you're like, well, what about inside? I was like, oh well, it's a good argument.
But inside is beers in the game.
Good point, well made, fellas. Like, do you want to see the rest of the city you've never been to? I mean, there is basketball in this the pub, and I'm like, well, I've already seen the city. But if that's what you want to do, okay.
Fine. I'm gonna go Lakers and Cavs. They're my teams.
I'll go.
You're doubling down now already?
Yeah.
Well, look at you. Hamflet, if you're watching, if you're watching, get your teams in right now. Because Phil's going to go one-on-one with you.
For his Eastern. And I think he was going to do Timberwolves, but then...
He loves the Timberwolves.
I don't even know where they are, but Milwaukee Bucks is a team, isn't
it? Yeah, that was one
of them. That's Janice's
I'm
team,
not picking teams, but I will happily support your endeavours as a friend.
We'll see.
Yeah. Mark's getting a dog, a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Sorry, Hamflet.
Nice. You see a road dog.
What's he getting at this tattoo? He's getting road
Jesse James.
Whole speech on his back.
Oh, you didn't.
I've got to read out.
And then you get down here, your ass better call somebody.
And then the phone on the ass.
Each cheek could be,
Hey, should we open a tattoo parlour? A wrestling-themed tattoo parlour. What would it be called? Ink face.
Good.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, 2 solid starts right there. Come on. This is your wheelhouse.
I've just clicked on the chat to see if there are any suggestions. And one of the first things got written in the chat today was Pontus Olsen just wrote Tom Wanks. So
I like Pontus that you're getting it in early this time rather than the very last one. I always enjoy that at the end.
Upper right arm inside, not the name of our tattoo.
Tattoo.
That's the
nice.
so
there.
In there.
Yeah.
That's where the dog's going for Mark.
Nice.
Mimi wrote woo in the chat as well.
Look at you. Did we just become best friends?
I forgot to finish Matt's thing, by the way. He wasn't just saying that everything stinks.
Well, you did kind of pitch it that way, and I was about to say, I hope you're okay, Matt, because that sounded like...
Everything flat out stinks right now, except the podcasts.
I mean, that kind of stinks too.
Yeah. Great stuff.
If you're here long enough, pal, it's,
Great stuff as always.
Long enough, everything stinks.
It doesn't. I'm joking. It's lovely.
A special Andy Murray edition of the Legends Lounge coming soon. Stay tuned. Happy birthday
to Andy Murray.
Is his birthday today?
It is today.
Happy birthday to Andy Murray. That's why he's not here.
Exactly.
It's all and nobody tells me anything. Honestly, man. Or maybe they do and I just don't listen, but it happens.
Why Tattoo J, says Alex Hayes.
Why Tattoo J?
Good.
NX Tattoo says some people call me Morris. Vander says WTF, World Tattoo Federation.
Interesting.
Tattoo Non-Stop Action, Tattoo NA.
Good.
Other suggestions?
Come on, then what's yours? Don't think you're getting out of this. And you've also read a bunch that are going to get in the
Tattoo Cool.
Hey.
There it is. Hey, it's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's the one, I think.
All right, well.
There you go.
Done. And you could get an ink face while in Tattoo Cool.
Yes.
And you could also get a one called that. It would just be like, ooh.
May as well quit now and go do this.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. He's the only one who knows how to do it, though. So,
one of us can work the till.
Shotgun the music.
Make the drinks. I'll make some nice cup of tea.
You do the till, and I'll be the
CVO, Chief Vibes Officer.
Good.
This guy gets me. He gets me.
What else we got on the chat?
Be the guy on the door. Yeah.
John Harrison says, "Good Friday, boys. Are the Hardys and the Dudleys finally finished, or can we expect a final showdown with Cope and Cage at WrestleMania Goes Saudi? Have a cracking weekend, guys."
There's always one more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you better believe it, they'll be free around that Mania period. The Hardys have done well to navigate themselves into the position they're in. They're not daft, are they?
The developmental brands tag team champions, of course, right now.
Yep. What a crazy sentence that is. Man.
I think them and Cena might be tempted back. I think, because he's not exactly known for his once in a lifetime. Stick to that then.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you don't. If anything, he's got the worst previous you could possibly have. Yeah. It's like there's money out the bank.
And we also got a message from John asking me about what the deal was with the fish in a towel that I posted on social media. I just saw it as I got off the metro in Sunderland.
If it makes you feel better, John, I also thought, what is this about?
Yeah, I wondered what the hell that was.
They just looked like they were just about to get prepared. Like
just on like a power grid.
Something happened.
Someone just like mid-metro ride or like back at home going, I'm sure I forgot what I've meant.
Something stinky that's not with me anymore.
I've left me 2 fish in the towel on the, what was it, like an electrical box or something?
Yeah.
I knew I'd left it somewhere.
Mr. Jeans has suggested
Mr. Jeans.
Tattoo World Order.
Nice.
Also good. Well. I think Tattoo Cool is the one. Though.
Tattoo Cool. I mean, they were always going to pick that one because that's the attack. That's the other guy going to got this little thing. Too cool was that team.
Speaking of TNA, Mr. Phoenix in the chat writes 5,500 versus 7,700. Who's number 2? I think to that I have to say.
And I mean, folks, where's the lie?
Mr. Phoenix also says, I kind of keep this to myself, but I'm not a huge AEW guy. That being said, congrats to Takeshita. I'm sure there will be fair discourse on large companies who work with smaller companies sending their stars to win titles. And Michael Hamlet replied, Mr. Phoenix, TNA absolutely sucks. You know what? So, thanks to Matt Reigns.
Well, there you go.
Good, healthy discussion. That's what I like.
As always.
Why not? That sounds about right.
Alex Hayes says, yo, from Blackpool.
Hey.
Anything is tenable on the Tyne.
Hey.
Like that. Is it possible to have a Now That's What I Call WrestleCulture album with all the great openers? I mean, it'd be pretty short with all the great openers.
I was going to say, we're still waiting after however many years.
I've probably got, like,
I reckon you've got at least one.
Knocking about.
You've got one.
I think you got one greatest hits in
Don't take
no,
away
just
my
have
blue,
one
hit.
song.
Just a single.
Don't take away my blue tear. That's obviously
That's
on there.
your personal favourite. That doesn't make it the best. I love so much that after letting it go, it's like, I wish I hadn't, because now you want to go back to that one so frequently.
Yeah.
You're never going to get that again.
Yeah.
He did do a great one once. I just can't remember what it was.
Just once.
Just once.
No,
We did it for about
we both had it.
250 episodes. One of them was good, probably.
You know when we both go, you know what, that was pretty good. I'll give you that one. There's been a couple over the years, for sure.
I think I've put more work into it this year than I've ever had before, because I got bullied by you two at one point, and that was rubbish. And I was like, yeah, kind of fair. I tried to write 10 minutes before we came in here. Now I get like my team together a few days before, really bounce some ideas around, get in the studio.
Who's your Brian Gore?
It's Eric is who it is.
Eric.
Yeah,
I Timberland as well is helps sometimes with the crafting of it all.
Is that the name of one of his teddies?
They call him Mr. Iguana, says Matt Reigns, is a very popular.
That was a funny one. That was more because I could see Hamlet losing his mind at that one. Yeah. Which was. Did you not do that? Did you do it twice? I can't remember.
I think he just wanted me to do it on a different podcast.
In fact, I think I might have got you to do it on a one just for the sake of it, because I knew Hamlet.
Maybe I'll make something in time for Christmas to release.
Ooh,
do we have to get the rights or
one.
anything? Because it's just a cappella. So is that?
I mean, you 100% have to get the rights.
Probably not, innit? I'll ask Andrade, see what he reckons.
Yeah, I'm sure the best thing you could possibly do is do that album and obviously don't get anything cleared.
Yeah.
And then because what that'll do is the thing we all really want is for that to shine a light on everything we do already that we definitely shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
And then obviously they'll just be like, oh, cool. I'm glad that we're aware that this fraudulent company, this guy's soundboard's kind of full of stuff, actually.
We already have run it pretty close when I pressed the wrong "Oh my God" button.
Every time.
I hope you're all right, Lou, if you're watching. I'd love it if you was.
I'm sorry. I hope you're all right, Lou. Lou Bega is sitting on the other side, going like, I love this guy. I love it when he accidentally presses the wrong button that has my song on it.
Yeah. Like, Jessica, you did it again.
Press it again, Jessica. Oh, Lou Bega, man. Did he have any other tunes?
Nah. Remember number 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Nah, but they never made it like the
never made it.
air. Maybe there was the drafts.
Yeah, it's just 5 was
like
the one.
Version.
Wonder if you tried to remember number 6 and lost
Maybe
it.
someone was like, a bit too far.
Released an album in 2021 called 90s Cruiser.
2021?
Yes.
I think I'm going to have to inspect that at some point, because that feels like that needs to listen to.
In December of 2021, he performed at a Polish military base to show support for Polish troops deployed on the border. He performed Mambo number 5. So, you know.
I mean,
and then Mambo number 5 remix and Mambo number 5 club mix. I remember once going to see, remember Cisco?
Yes.
He played this thong song.
Thong.
Played the thong. I mean, he did have a couple of other tunes, but he played the thong song 4 times, I think. Like 4 different versions of it. And at the third time,
what your audience
after the second time, I was like, he's done it again. But the third time, I was like, wait, what? The fourth time, I was like, yeah, I'm going on.
Me and you had a real moment of realization involving Cisco, didn't we, with Wild Wild West, if I remember rightly.
We did. Quite a few moments of realization with the Wild Wild West music video.
Great video.
Fantastic music video. You should go and watch it and have a look out for all of the guests who are in that video. In the incredible moment where it all goes quiet.
Everyone's
Will Smith walks in and everyone turns around and sees him. Go and watch it. You'll have a great time. It's wonderful. We lost way too much time to that one day in the old office. Oh my goody aunt. Also, actually, I forgot to mention this. Here's to us, I guess, because I just realised we're past the 2-year mark.
Yes.
Like earlier,
we did a special SmackDown live reactions for it, of course.
Oh yes, that's why we did those live streams. For it.
2 years to the day since our NXT review, our first proper review that went on.
Yep, there you go.
So thank you for doing that last week, boys.
We are 2, and that's it.
We are too cool.
Hey.
We are tattoo. Cool. It all fits together, doesn't it?
All comes together.
Yeah, I was looking. It was like October 3rd, I think, was the first video, technically.
Well, there you go.
But 2 years.
What a goddamn
and
world.
you didn't get taken down yet. Incredible.
Still ain't got us yet.
Impressive thing.
Not yet. One day.
So you obviously have to be Scotty Too Hotty in this version of Too Cool because you can do the worm.
Yep, I can definitely do that.
Any preference, Grandmaster Sexay or Rikishi?
I really didn't I didn't want to pop there, but you did it with such a straight face. I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Like I probably should be Grandmaster Sexay because he had the glasses, didn't he?
Oh, is that right?
So
is that right? You should probably be Grandmaster Sexay.
Hip Hop Drop, was it?
Yep. I mean, respectfully, I can do the dances, so
good point.
I reckon I can do the dance.
And you wear the sunglasses best of all.
Don't try and patronize me. And
we've got a pair, haven't we, downstairs?
We have.
Yeah, you've worn them many times. Actually, there's a good yellow pair over there you could put on right now.
I don't want to disturb. Mike's just having his break.
Having a moment in the corner.
He's having a timeout.
It's like he's been sent to the corner.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Little kid, like,
you've done enough. You want to go in that corner, Mike, and I want you to think about this afternoon's events and reflect on your actions. For people who are completely confused, the inflatable guy we call Microphone is currently facing against the wall in a timeout. Looks next to a plethora of Tony D'Angelo figures.
I miss him.
Yep.
It was right there.
Much. I also remember, let's not forget, this is also the video podcast that we threw a hat on a hook that people couldn't see for a bit.
And it's still there.
We're good at this.
It's a good game.
We've been doing this long enough, guys. We're pros at this now.
I did a talk at a school about podcasting recently. And I didn't mention the one where we threw a hat off screen. just didn't quite have time with the people from the BBC I was talking alongside. Yeah, we can't do the same thing, to be honest, at WhatCulture.
It's not your first bullet point that you're like, throw hats off screen. Do anything that does not involve the audience or bring them in any way, shape, or form.
I'll be honest, I was... I guess we can half kind of drop kayfabe on here, I guess. Just
go on.
But very gently, obviously.
Careful.
I couldn't help but notice that Oderick Trong didn't go with you to the Sunderland University. And my personal thought is that would have been quite a way to announce yourself to a university full of students.
Excuse me, I have a phone call.
You turn up. Exactly.
Wonderful.
Because then you could.
Sorry, what's happening? Is a giraffe with the anonymous mascot.
Because this would have been great though. Imagine this, right? So you didn't mention it, and you're like, oh, Adam Wilbourn. Oh, I'm really sorry. Do the phone call. Go out. Come back. Well, you're still out there, but Oderick Trong comes back. Does a whole bit, then goes away. Then you come back, and you're like, no, I know what you're thinking, kids. What a waste of time and money. Let me show you the numbers.
Yeah.
And then you present them and be like, dream big, kids. Dream big.
Literally anything's possible.
Anything's possible. Don't let anybody tell you that anything's stupid. Because you can do it. Look at this guy. Run back out. Come back out.
Indubitably.
That would have been
incredible. Other noteworthy events from this week include, rather importantly, the betrayal of Seth Rollins by the rest of the Vision. Awesome spot, obviously, at Crown Jewel, where he did the coast-to-coast diving headbutt and then immediately regretted it, clearly. But he's injured. Hope he's all right. I think concern over the muscle injury. I did see one report, I think I read it to you yesterday, that said Seth Rollins' injury means he's going to miss WrestleMania 43. I was like, Jesus, that's a bad one.
I think I just read the one about him. Maybe that was that exact one about him missing the WrestleMania to come.
But obviously, the two Bronnies, well, one of them kicked it all off and then the other one joined in. What angle this was. We were obviously doing the live stream for it on Monday.
I wasn't, but
and very funny, obviously, because Hamlet and Sid were in a bit of a mood, saying, same old stuff.
Listen, you play until the final whistle.
Yeah.
They say that in sport, and it is true in wrestling. And he's the only one who was just locked on the telly, like on the telly.
Like, it just doesn't end like this, not straight away.
And they totally fell for the copyright symbols come up now. So well, guys, it's over now.
Yeah, and I'll give a tiny bit of, even though he should know better, Michael Hamflett. I'll give him a tiny bit and say that I think he was like placating Sidge's evilness to him by joking alongside him, and then it just completely backfired on him.
Yeah, kind of got egg on his face, as Matt Reigns just said in the chat. But your thoughts on all this?
I like it. I thought the Seth Rollins thing, even if this wasn't the plan and they've sort of pulled the trigger because of the injury or whatever, like it wasn't clicking as much as I think they might have hoped. And to be able to do it at a time where it was still shocking, I think is super important.
Yes.
Because you get that crowd reaction and then you immediately get the, oh crap, what happens next week? I want to tune in.
Yeah, not in the same way, but obviously the Shield is a great example of that.
We've had, God, how many WWE TV episodes end with them just with their hands in the air and everyone else on the floor, and it got real stale and like real old real quick. But to finally flip that on its head and have a episode where you actually want to tune in next week to find out what happens. It's been a while since we've had
it's been a while. I tell you what, it felt like the energy from that Raw After Mania, we watched in, what was that, Flanker in Vegas, like that energy of new stuff, like which helps. I know obviously I'm sure we'll get varying different mileage on how good the episode of Raw was. Was it?
I really liked Dirty Dom, and I also found an extra thing out. So obviously he nicks the hammer for the ring bell to win the match against Penta. Yes, Rusev comes down. Does all that, wins, and then mugged off the timekeeper because he comes back and he's like, give me my belt. And he's like, give me the hammer. And he's like, give me my belt. Pulls the hammer out of his shoe and throws the hammer onto the chair where the timekeeper sat. So when he turns around, he's like, where's the hammer? He's like, I ain't got it. See you later. And then just couldn't ring the bell for it. He's like, where's the hammer gone? I can't do my job. I can't ring. The match's finished. I'm trying to knock on it. Does that count?
He's just got the mic going. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. But
I like it. I like it that Braun was the instigator, which sets him up for leadership or being the guy going forwards of whatever this is going to be.
I don't know if it's a compliment or not, but in my opinion, two of the best things that's happened in wrestling in the last couple of years have been complete pivots.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, we'll do Rock and Roman, WrestleMania 40. That'll probably be all right. People won't get upset about that or anything. Cody just says, I don't want to fight Roman anymore or something.
Everyone will
people will be fine with that. And then obviously,
I remember when he said the words, but not at WrestleMania. You're like,
Cody.
I was so conflicted because obviously my boy was there as well.
Of course, yeah. What was your boy again? I always forget.
Future Oscar winner, Ron Johnson.
Yeah, what future's that?
What, are you going to get tattooed on the back of your neck when he definitely wins the Oscar? Do it.
I'm going to watch that film with his open eyes.
I'm going on Monday, I think.
Which is how I usually watch films.
Open eyes, but not an open mind.
But not. Yeah, my mind will be shut. No, with an open mind, I will give him props if he's good in it. I have a strong suspicion that I will not have to do that.
I think I'm going on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because it's going to be out the cinema if I don't go soon.
That's true, yeah. Get in there now while he can.
Yeah.
Michael Hamflett was going to go and see it, I'm sure, as well.
He's going on Monday, but I think he's going earlier. And I've got dad duties, unfortunately.
Yeah, you've been...
can somehow get out of.
Yeah. You've fallen in... It's a great trap to fall into as well, of going to the cinema by yourself.
I love it. You must have done it before.
I have done it before, but not for ages, to be fair.
It is.
Long time.
Chef kiss.
Yeah.
The best.
Speaking of tattoos, actually, some people call me Morris in the chat says, if you had to get a neck tattoo, what would it be?
I would get the word neck, like Rey Mysterio has the word mask on his mask.
Yeah.
But just neck.
Because Dom's got the new one on his throat.
What one was that, sorry?
The new and I'm not sure if you ever noticed, but Cody's actually got one on his neck as well.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah,
Must be quite subtle.
Yeah. Just as MJF is very subtle. It doesn't really draw away from the big thing that you're doing.
That was...
You son of a bitch.
So funny, man. I'm sure I was sat in a hotel room with Michael Hamflett in Aberdeen. Was that Revolution,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
And it was just... What the hell is that?
That's temporary, right?
What the hell is that? It's just like... I just loved when he was like, oh yeah, I gotta be honest, there was a little bit where I was like, I didn't think it was gonna be that big. Cody himself was like, I'm not being funny, pal. I would have it to the centimeter.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way anybody starts that on my neck. And then they get creative license to go a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, I just need to fill this bit into it. I just need to do this.
Stretch the wings a bit more on there.
Yeah, do you reckon they just sort of went, the outline's too big now? I have to just make the whole thing that size.
He chose that. He knew what he was going to get.
I don't know what I would get.
There's nothing I want to get tattooed anyway, let alone on my neck.
The Rock's Oscar date.
Maybe like, I don't know, you're the tattoo man. You've got an amazing selection.
The tattoo man.
But he's not putting them on. It's not like a book where you don't like lift his sleeve up and go,
yeah,
which one from his sleeve would you like on your neck?
Yeah.
I would say, Phil, especially as the guy who's like the god of organising our trips, maybe don't have the bomb one on your neck.
Ooh, the god of organising our trip. Daddy.
Please take me to Las Vegas. I need to go back and win my money back. I'm deep in the hole.
I need to win more money. That's what I need to do.
I couldn't decide for ages on what tattoo to get because you're expecting like laying down loads of money and going to a professional and things. And it wasn't until the pandemic came and I just decided to learn to tattoo myself that it was like, it doesn't matter anymore. I can just do whatever the hell I want. And it kind of took the pressure off of actually deciding on something because you could just do everything.
Yeah. And you can at least, it's the
Whether
control
that's wise
element.
or not,
It's me wanting to know that what I have in there translates.
Also, if it's shit, it's my fault, which I think is more... It's better than me putting money and going to someone and then coming out and going, what have you done
Your
to me?
fault on your body.
Yeah.
So it's like... You're probably gonna ignore it more if you don't like it because you're just like I'll just not look at it or I'll just get used to it being there.
Yeah, it's more of a funny moment of a thing I did rather than something I went to a professional to pay money for, and then you're like, oh god, that's crap.
Maybe I'll get Eric's name like those giant AJ letters that AJ has.
Yeah, that was
not just Eric's name across your neck like Sarah.
Yeah,
you could just get like his initials, so we just say ew.
Well, it would say if
What's
I
his middle name?
dropped you, if I drop one of the middle names.
Don't drop his middle name, so people get weird about that stuff, don't they?
If I drop one of them, it would be ECW.
I'm sure you've
Eric Christopher James Wilbourn.
Oh, I just ignore everything I said. It's cool. Yeah, fair enough. ECW across your neck. I'll have a smiley face, just a little one, tiny little one, just there. Or like the when people do the like
cut here sort of thing.
Cut
yeah,
with a little pair of scissors.
Or a crooked spire. I might get a crooked spire.
Yeah, all right.
People just be like, what the that on your neck?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna get a tattoo after that, right?
By the way, everyone in the chat is suggesting. Have you watched Traitors before?
No.
I figured it out.
WhatCulture Traitors, because people are talking about the celebrity traitors. I've only watched the first couple of episodes, so I can't really comment on it.
You and Hamflett can do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a YouTube thing.
I've
changed my mind. Instead of always wearing turtlenecks, I'm just gonna get a tattoo with a turtleneck. Like on
there
that.
You go. And then everything you wear can be
everything
a
I wear. That's it. Job done.
So just, or you just get a turtle on your neck.
Or could get on it's a sight gag. I mean, it's halfway there.
Yeah. What's that? It's a turtleneck.
I'll have a turtle.
I've got to be on my knee.
All right. Change your mind again. Donatello's head on my neck.
Amazing.
Turtleneck.
Got me turtleneck. Done. Finally, before we get to this bloody good quiz, Steve Nicholas says, "G'day, handsome gents. Which two wrestlers do you want to interact at some point that haven't yet? MJF and Dwayne could make Mike magic. Also, scariest Aussie animal, Blue Ring Octopus, surely."
Steve, I would have to question you on that one. because Dwayne can do it when he sometimes.
Yep.
And then
when he wants to.
And then he's like, Max, be my champion. Be my champion, Max. I am the most powerful, right? I'm better than you. No, that's your line. Yep. The Rock. This is the people's eyebrow.
Then MJF would do one promo back, and then he'd be fired because The Rock would be like, "You're not outshining me."
Yeah.
God, imagine what he would imagine. In fact, no, let's book this because imagine what he would say to him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, MJF's the greatest wrestler on the planet Earth now.
Just that one open mic, MJF and The Rock. Let's go.
Who've never interacted. Was that the thing?
Yeah.
They haven't yet. So
MJF's got to be in quite a lot of these lists.
I mean, like,
and the entire Fed line of people right for MJF.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them.
in terms of in-ring confrontation, has there been? I know there's been the 2K or whatever it was promotion.
Yeah.
Has there been Punk Stone Cold in the ring?
Don't think so.
I feel like we would remember that one.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the match everybody wanted with that.
Still time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still very, very, very much time.
Especially with that Saudi money.
I like,
oh boy,
Saudi money.
WrestleMania, baby, let's go.
Well, Saudi money, and I think old Punk is running a bit more at Steve's speed these days. So maybe that's something they could do. Michael Hamford's head would explode, which is I'd pay to see that. You know, on the same lines, I wanted to see at the time Kenny and Punk. I would like to have seen what that was. Obviously, they were close to it. You had like the chance for Punk Okada as well at the time. I know it's different now because I know they've kind of been in that wind down phase. If we're talking, they're both gearing. They could both still gear. I mean, who's not going to want to watch Punk and Kenny or Punk and Okada? Like Michael Sidgwick's head would explode after that. Just need to pop your heads now and I'm good.
Yeah, Punk
I can finally leave.
Punk and Kenny would be a tasty one. It's a real missed opportunity for me, that.
No dogs allowed, though.
Has there ever been Dwayne and LA Knight? Because that's quite funny.
That is funny.
Or Triple Threat. Dwayne,
I've got a
LA
feeling
Knight, Stone Cold.
Yeah, that would be great. I've got a feeling Dwayne would tear him apart.
Well,
relentlessly.
if him going face to face with Punk, there's anything to go by.
Yep. LA Knight would be this small afterwards.
I had heard them doing the recap on the pod, and I ended up going to watch it just like maybe yesterday, and I was like, damn, son. It's just so like, let me guess. the guy who's never been a world champion. And he's like,
not yet, so.
I'm going to walk around this ring for a bit while I try to cool off and also try to come up with anything possible to defeat that line.
That isn't, well, you're a little husband. Not there's anything wrong with me. Obviously.
obviously, if you want to be a good husband, that's great. Everybody should have love, actually, if anything. So.
Right, enough of all this. It's now time for a... No, that's the wrong one.
That's the first of
It finally happened.
Look at you.
I missed the button. I got excited.
This man was telling kids how to better themselves at university the other day, and you can't even do your own job.
Can't even press a goddamn button.
It's now time for
wait. Oh, he's that much of a professional that he already knew. I was thinking it's funny if you get it wrong again. Do Mambo number 5. Just a quick blaster before we go.
We're not getting in trouble.
Not the full thing. Just do like a little.
Okay, enough of all this.
Mambo.
It's now time for a...
Oh my God.
There you go.
There you go.
Thanks.
Now Lou's got paid. Cheers, Lou.
All right. There you are, Lou. Thanks for watching.
Like, share,
Cheers, Lou.
subscribe. You know what to do.
I hope you're keeping well. He was worried about you before.
Mambo number 5-star review. Anyway, enough of all this.
Come
It's
on
now
for-
time
come on
for
for an interview one day.
Lou Vega back on the
Good
content game, doing the Mambo number 5-star review. That's absolutely the best thing you've ever come up with.
How do we make this happen?
Dear.
Can I Google him to see what he's up to?
Oh, he's probably done some hand in half said that on Twitter. He's there. Like, I tell you what, it's now time to drop some doubts. Oh God, Lou, come on, mate.
I mean, to be fair, what was the giveaway? Lou Vega's song entirely about objectifying women. I hope you're not a bad guy, Lou.
Yeah.
I don't have high hopes.
Find out when he definitely messages after this podcast that he's been listening to.
When he pays a quick donation to say like, hey,
Hey, I am here actually.
I'm actually all right.
This week's quiz is brought to you by Tactical Penguin. He's in the chat earlier.
Hello.
Who said, afternoon, lads. Cheers for the shout out on the SmackDown preview. That lorry isn't what I'll hopefully be driving as long as my boss gets us a decent one because, as I mentioned in the office earlier, the wonderful Tactical Penguin has passed his HGV test.
Hell yeah.
So well done on that, and best luck for
he doesn't need luck. He's
getting a shiny new lorry.
Congratulations.
Shiny new
I'm just going to say this. I feel like this is us. I feel like this is the us effect because we obviously had Mimi earlier in the year who got promoted.
Yes.
We're making good things happen to people.
We're in Mimi's pocket right now.
David Esposito was on the come up after a terrible year. Now we've got Tactical Penguin as well.
Who's next? Could be
Who
you.
else wants their life changed?
Could be you.
Huh?
Come on in. The water's warm.
Yeah, Mimi said something.
Could be you, Lou.
Mambo number 6. Hey.
Saying.
The money's on the table, buddy. Let's go.
Mimi is currently inspecting the exhaust system of a car, but with no headphones. We're just living in a pocket. So
I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Anyway, this week's quiz is all about Seth Rollins. I felt sorry for him.
Oh,
So I have 10 questions about the man.
Okay.
Usual rules. Multiple choice shouting and wait for me to come to you. Remember, guys, it's just for fun.
It's like someone going, there's 10 questions on your ex. Great.
Question number 1. Which WrestleMania did Seth Rollins first attend as a teenager? Was it WrestleMania 20, 22, 24, or 26?
Christ, I would have thought it would have been earlier than that.
yeah.
But then I guess he's not that. Yeah, I would have thought it would have been earlier, yeah.
22. Why not?
Hey,
Look at me. I know things.
he
Definitely knew that.
Seth Rollins' biggest fan over here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let him fool you. He loves them.
The first person to win like a WrestleMania main event.
Question,
that
or
was,
is this
no, I'm just trying to remember.
question.
It was like younger than the event itself or something. Isn't
Yeah,
it amazing?
Yes.
Stat,
That's
that.
a weird stat.
Right, question number 2. Which former WWE superstar allegedly convinced Rollins to join WWE? Was it John Morrison, Trent Barretta, Evan Bourne, or Carlito?
Good Lord. What's a lineup?
Right. Evan Bourne. Seems like they'd be friends. Yeah. Look at me go.
Look at it. I told you, man. Don't be fooled by this guy. Oh, I don't know. Maybe
You're
1972.
you're getting Seth Rollins tattooed on your neck now.
It's happening. We finally figured out what Phil's is
When
now.
I get Seth Rollins tattooed on them.
Question number 3. His first ring name was inspired by what nerd game? Was it Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy, or Sex Hell?
Phil,
Jesus
Dungeons and
Christ.
Dragons.
No, dear.
Sex hell.
My streak is over.
Sex hell. Good. What was the other options?
Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy, or Sex Hell?
It'd be really funny if it was Sex Hell now.
Yeah, it would be really funny that. I don't know. Kind of a nerd. Magic the Gathering feels like it might be a
I
step
think how
too
old is
far for
Magic
him.
the Gathering?
It's going to be Sex Hell, isn't it? He got that stupid. I'll go for the. What was the C? Final Fantasy.
Final
Why
Fantasy.
not? Yeah.
No, dear. That's
Sex hell.
wrong.
It was Magic the Gathering.
Magic the God.
I like the fact that Pontus, I'll turn that off so you can't see the answers. Pontus Olsen was so keen to get it right before I revealed the answer. He's done the thing that I always do, just smashing the keyboards. So Pontus wrote Magig to Gathering.
That's my favourite.
Yep.
My
Love that game.
gig.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Still 2-0. Question number 4. Seth Rollins teamed with a certain CM Punk to face who in NXT? Was it the Primetime Players, Cesaro and Cassius Ohno, The Ascension, or 3MB?
Ooh, you know what it is? I can't remember who they were
Me
facing
neither.
now. Nicholas. What were them options again?
Primetime Players, Cesaro and Cassius Ohno, The Ascension, or 3MB?
I think Cesaro and Cassius Ohno.
Yay!
Yeah. No, but I just thinking, was it? Yeah. You know when you just.
Those are the guys they'd want
Yeah.
to wrestle.
Oh, 100%, that's it. 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Question number 5. How long before it happened was Seth Rollins told about his WrestleMania cash-in?
Jesus.
Was it 90 minutes, 6 hours, the day before, or 6-7 days? That'll get us the youth listens there.
6-7 days. I think it was 90 minutes, right? Because he didn't know when he did the match against Orton, I think.
But yeah, people like it's the only cool thing Seth Rollins has done. The insane. I was like, I think that stupid RKO that he took was pretty bad as well.
Yeah.
He's like, yay!
It's weird. That's one of them only times I think ever in my life where I've visualized the spot happening before it happened. But like in the moment,
Yeah.
and went, Oh, it's amazing the way he does that. Wouldn't it? It'd be class if Orton, like, and then literally about 2 seconds later, he just did it, and I was like, I'm a genius.
Am I a booker?
Yeah. And now they give me all the money. Come on, guys, what the hell?
It's also great as an idea of like, what can I do to make myself stand out on a WrestleMania card that I've only got this one match. Yeah. Got to do this cool spot with Orton, and then I'm winning the championship. Yeah, it's fine.
Literally the greatest cash in of all time. Okay.
You just goes, imagine going with, well, that's my job done tonight. Yeah. Good stuff.
What?
The sun's about to go down. I've had a nice one in the sunshine. It was a bit warm, but it's all good now. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Can you imagine? Like when Cody and Jay had the beers back, and then it's like they've just nailed a load of beers. Like,
you got to go out there and win the championship.
You got to go win the belt. What? Excuse me. What?
Run up the side of the ramp.
Does the thing and just lets go of the belt.
There it goes.
Right, the halfway point is 2-2.
Oh.
Question number 6.
So far, so good on the
I think
plan.
we were all together for this next question. Who did he last eliminate to win the 2019 Royal Rumble?
I don't know.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say, like, we were together as we were there. I was I've never been to a Rumble before.
Not yet. But we were all doing the stream, weren't we? Because that was the one where you won the prize of telling us we were going to WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah, that one.
I mean, they're all just playing at one at this point, but yeah.
But who was it he last eliminated? Was it Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Braun Strowman, or Nia Jax?
I know the answer to this, but do we... I think I know the answer.
Go on.
Think of this. It's Braun, right?
Yay!
But
how can you get him over the top rope?
That's exactly what was going through my head. How does he do it? But who was the other one that was first you mentioned there?
Drew.
Was he like in the mix?
Yeah, he was.
Because it was
sort of.
It was before the one he won, right?
Yes, that's
where he ended up.
Yeah. So wait a second. I've just realised as I'm reading this back. So Seth Rollins wins. Obviously, goes on to win the world title at WrestleMania. Was this the one where Braun was like, and I've coming second place in the Royal Rumble to fight some lads from SNL? Was that
same Rumble? The same one, yeah. We were there.
It wasn't the Nicholas
Colin
one.
Joust
and
yeah.
Michael Shea, right?
Yeah.
God, that was weird.
Yeah, and that was the one where they had the whole, obviously, what do they call it, the Andrea Battle Royal.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember what was the big, because they
also
also
the Hardy
had
Boys theme for about 15 minutes.
They had the tag match where it was Ryder and Hawkins. Hawkins had been on the losing streak. Beat FTR. Revival, aye. That was like a whole. Yeah, what a weird.
And the Iconics won the tag titles from Sasha and Bayley. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
That's all you need.
Thanks for coming, everybody. I actually was just thinking the other day how great that Mania would have been if it just ended with Kofi Mania and then you get night 2.
Yeah.
It would have just been. It would be remembered as a very, very good
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
It would be up there with the best of them. Yeah,
genuinely.
Meanwhile, it's been anyway. Enjoy Wrestle Dream the weekend. Nia Jax was that 2019 Rumble as well.
Stop it! It's already dead. Stop it!
That was the Nia Jax one, wasn't it?
Kill her!
She came in and took Truth's spot at 30.
Yeah.
We were like, right, both barrels from an entire team.
Man, she got so many moves into her. And then that RKO.
Like huge babyface Rey Mysterio trying to 619 a woman, I think.
Yeah. She chucked out some of your faves as well, man. It was like, boom, boom, see
She was getting the heat really well.
And then they were like, well, I guess it's time for the receipts. It's like, everybody kick
Super kick, RKO, 619, see you later.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, sorry, yes. Laid that.
Right.
She's a badass Nia Jax.
Yeah, love her now.
Fair play to
her. 3-2 to Nicholas. Question 7. Which TV show, it's mainly wrestlers, but which TV show does Seth Rollins follow on Twitter? Is it The Mandalorian, The Big Bang Theory, The Last of Us, or Mrs. Brown's Boys?
It's going to be the Big Bang Theory, isn't it? How many's left? We need.
This is you got 4. No, 3 more after this one.
We got loads. Phil, The Mandalorian.
No, dear, that's wrong.
Cool, Nick. I'm going to go with the Big Bang Theory.
No, dear, that's wrong.
Mrs. Brown's no. It's the
I really wanted it to be Big Bang Theory. That would have been funny.
That would have been very funny.
Right. Question 8.
Great television, man. This explains a lot about you.
Seth Rollins also partnered with a company to open up a coffee shop. But which of these is a drink at his coffee shop? Is it WrestleMachia, like WrestleMania, Super Worker, Crack in a Cup, or Hot Freaking Chocolate?
Ugh. kind of hope it's none of them. E. Burn it, brown sugar.
Ooh.
Something.
Nice, smooth.
Yeah, I got that.
Really got
nailed
that there, brother.
what were the options?
like a pilot.
Hey, don't worry, we got it. We got it. F. Flat white gear at SummerSlam.
So WrestleMockia, Super Worker, Crack in a Cup, or Hot Freaking Chocolate.
Super Worker would be such a him.
Yeah.
Thing. Like.
They're all terrible.
They're all bad. Nicholas, Crack in a Cup.
Yay! There you go.
Means, Phil, you need to get these
Real
next
bad.
two.
All right, I'm
real bad.
And they are tough because question 9.
And how will you ever solve
The hardest question.
the hardest question of all time? I don't know.
Question 9. Seth Rollins also does acting, and he was in the excellent Sharknado
Does
The
acting.
Fourth Awakens.
Yep.
But which of these things isn't true about that cinematic masterpiece?
Following the rich history, of course, of Chris Jericho, who was also in the Sharknado 3 or something. And then a bunch of other wrestlers were probably in the other ones. Thanks, Sharknado.
So which of these things didn't happen in Sharknado? David Hasselhoff was a part of the cast as well. The Statue of Liberty falls from the sky after a Sharknado. Niagara Falls prevents a nuke-nado with radioactive sharks. Or it also features a cow-nado. So one of the things that doesn't happen in this amazing film that I need to go and
I was
watch.
going to say, you've not even seen it, have you?
Not even. He won't have seen it. He's not seen any of them. Yeah, I have no idea. Twister has a cow that goes in it, so maybe they'd be mocking that.
No pressure, Phil, but you need to get this.
You know, before you lock that in,
The
can I
Niagara
suggest...
ones. The Niagara Falls.
No,
one.
maybe not that one. No, probably not.
I was just thinking out loud.
Yeah, you keep going.
The second one, whichever
Statue of
one.
Liberty,
that
that
one's,
doesn't sound realistic, does it?
The
It's probably
first
good.
one, probably.
No, the Statue of Liberty sounds
Oh,
pretty
no,
good,
no,
but wouldn't be in the
Statue of
film, would it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the statue. Yeah, it does. It is a lot for the
Wait,
Statue
so
of
you
Liberty.
going for?
Just think about it.
I'm
obviously,
probably
yeah.
going to go with the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, it's quite big.
Sure?
So yeah. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Oh,
It's
look at
correct.
that.
It is, of course, the Eiffel
Nailed it.
Tower that falls from the sky to reveal that Sharknado is now
course.
worldwide, not
Of course,
just
yeah.
isolated only in America. Someone, I read in the again, this is the Wikipedia. I'm not going to watch the whole thing.
bet
It
you
said
will,
towards the
someday.
end of the film, people die and stuff. Spoilers. Eiffel Tower falls from the sky. I don't know what. Just like, oh, what's that up there? It's the Eiffel Tower. And then someone apparently gets out of it. Then said that I was on holiday in France, and this just came along.
What
So
gets out
obviously
of the Eiffel
Sharknado.
Tower?
Yeah, like
Someone
they
gets
just-
out of it.
Like
yeah.
it was a
Just going
vehicle.
up the
Like they
Eiffel
travelled in
Tower.
a vehicle. Like, like my spaceship has landed.
I'll read you the exact.
There's a guy who's on the street who's just dodged the Eiffel Tower. He's like, phew, that's great. And then the Big Ben just lands right on him.
Okay. The spoilers for the end of Sharknado 4, so skip forward if you don't want to know this.
Careful.
They pull out an unconscious Finn, lead character, of course, who they revive.
The character's called Unconscious Finn.
No, just called Finn.
Balor.
Finn Shepherd.
Of course.
They pull out an unconscious Finn, who they revive using April's power supply and 2 sharks as an improvised defibrillator.
Right. I mean,
Suddenly-
it all makes sense so far.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the Eiffel Tower falls from the sky.
Sacre bleu.
Nova, who was earlier mentioned to be vacationing in Paris, emerges from the tower, causing the Shepherds to realise that the Sharknado crisis may now be global.
Dun, dun, dun.
Leading us, of course, to Sharknado 5 Global Swarming
Of course.
that we got in 2017.
I assume Godzilla's in it, probably.
I'll look into it. There's 2 more. The last Sharknado.
I was going to say, how many is it all together?
6, I think. Yeah,
And what, they've stopped making them?
for the time
I was
being.
going to say, that
now.
doesn't seem right, does it? It's going to be there forever.
So Seth Rollins gets the acting bug again.
Oh, good. Well, it's in the final film, Finn and the gang use time travel to prevent Sharknadoes from ever happening.
See,
What happens
that's
in
a
the
good
next
loop.
one where they use it again to make them happen again?
Because they go back in time and have sex with the Sharknado's own mum.
You see?
And then they are.
Then
the
you
people
are,
who
I am become Sharknado.
I am Sharknado.
Which is exactly how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am the one who Sharknadoes.
So Sharknado 5 Global Swarming. In the film, lead characters Finn and April travel around the world instantaneously by going through portals at the top of tornadoes, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, Rick and Morty was
proof
probably
that
out
there
by
isn't.
then, was it? So that's probably where they got that from. Or at least the
Yeah.
Marvel films where they just hop through another portal, is it? Rip.
not to get all political, but the
where are you going? But we've got one question left.
The tagline
We're
of
so close.
Tagline of Sharknado 5 Global Swarming is "Make America Bait Again."
And that was the one Jericho was in, was it?
Probably.
Good.
All right, so it's all on this, all on question 10, Phil.
Oh no.
And obviously, there's a rich history of people not getting question 10.
Yeah, it is the
Some of
hardest
us quite
question of all.
literally. Sometimes.
Question 10. In one of his first ever matches, Seth Rollins worked an NWA Midwest event. But who else was on that card? Was it
Hang on, let me mentally prepare for this.
the BJ Express, the Fellatio Fellowship, the Rim Job Railroad, or the Carpet Munch Bunch?
Good. You pleased with yourself?
Yeah, I was particularly chuffed with Carpet Munch Bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what were they again, sorry?
Tom Wanks, obviously. The BJ Express, the Fellatio Fellowship, the Rim Job Railroad, or the Carpet Munch Bunch?
I think I'll go for the BJ Express, please. It's all on this. I know. It's tough.
Imagine
But I
like the
think
Christmas
it's the
one. I
one.
just go, no, B.
Surprise. Surprise,
bitch.
Mark Flipper. Boom.
The BJ Express
Yes.
is the correct answer.
The crowd goes wild. BJ. It's going to look weird on the old GIF, innit? Yeah.
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 Let's end this on a more positive note. David Esposito in the chat saying, shout out to everyone, turn it around in 2025.
Hell
Thanks,
yes,
Nicholas.
David
Cheers, boys.
Esposito.
No.
My
Remember,
guy.
Lou, you could be next.
You could, of course. Mystic Megdom there. It could be you, Lou. Be Lou. But Mystic Meg coming on the telly used to freak me out, Mystic Meg. It's like, what the hell are you doing here? They're like little Bob and she's on the telly going, "Ooh, it could
That was
be
a weird
you."
era of like famous psychics.
Yeah.
Yuri
That was-
Geller.
Yeah,
He was on one of
It's
his.
more of a spoon bender.
Yeah,
He was
more
like-
of a spoon bender. than
He's
a
doing all.
psychic.
He moved the football, didn't
No,
he?
he did do things that
He did, yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Everybody
Big
always
Michael
goes,
Jackson
the
fan,
spoon
of course.
guy. Imagine
Spoon
that.
guy.
He's worked so hard on his craft. Like, you're the guy who does the spoons, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, bend that one back so I can use that. I'm sick of that. Hey. Or just do it yourself. Yeah. Looks like I got a normal spoon again.
Did it only work on spoons, or like forks out of
No,
the question?
I never saw him use
spoons.
forks, but maybe it was
Just
too
spoons.
dangerous, you know? You never know
Yeah.
with three of the prongs.
Yeah, you could take your eye
Take
out.
your
right?
eye with that.
Yeah.
Not a lunatic. It's a spoon bender, mate. That's me.
Well, congratulations.
It's like, you know, you try to get the last bit of something out of him. He's like, I just can't figure
Can't
it out.
quite
I haven't
get
got the
there.
angle. He's like, there we go. He's like,
Perfect.
He's like taking it. I got it. All right.
Great.
And that's television.
Well done, me.
Yeah. Just got my contract for the year. Do the spoon thing. 10 years later, there's all these spoons around him, just completely bent to shape.
Just
He's
the
like,
pitch of the producers. It's like, who can we get on? And I was like, oh, there's a guy who bends spoons.
Yeah.
And they're like,
what else
who
you
else
got?
have we got? And
There's
they're
a
like,
woman called
nothing.
woman called a bit of alliteration. Mystic Meg. Sold. It could be you. I love Americans. It's like, who the flip hell? Mystic
Yeah.
Meg.
Americans
Check out
are
Mystic
totally
Meg.
right at this point.
Hit
Look up
YouTube.
Yuri Geller and Mystic Meg.
Mystic
have
Lou
a great
Bega.
time.
Obviously.
And Lou
Lou
Bega,
Bega, of
obviously.
course.
He needs the clicks.
Shout outs all around.
Yeah, indeed. Congratulations to Adam Nicholas and Phil Chambers, co-winners of this week's quiz. Let us know how you got on in the comment section or on X at WhatCulture WWE. Watch so you can follow all three of us. You can follow one of the winners of this week's quiz, Phil Chambers, at...
Fill my spoons. Following Adam Nicholas at.
Fill my Megs. Is that anything?
Yeah, probably.
And you can also follow Adam Wilbourn at
Adam Wilbourn.
Mystic Megella.
Hey.
Very good. Follow us all at WhatCulture WWE. As I said, make sure you subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcasts from, for daily wrestling podcast. The SmackDown preview is available right now. Very professional, as always, on there. And, well, genuinely more professional because I'm not on it. The Wrestle Dream preview is coming your way tomorrow. Hamlet and Sidgwick talking all about Wrestle Dream this weekend.
Doesn't mean they won't be mad, though. I've seen the heat that's been coming out of this studio the last couple of days.
But for now, my thanks to Adam Nicholas and Phil Chambers. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you soon. WrestleCulture is recorded in front of a live studio audience. Right, pass the hat. See, we can check it on the.
That's the hat. That's the hat.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Lou.
Oh, you got it on his head. That would have been amazing.
That's so hard. I thought that was more durable.
That's not a head.
Hey-o!
Yeah. Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, this is how you solve the problem of not being able to see. You just like throw the stuff at him. So this is. I figured if we ever did this again, I don't think this one is. I think probably the.
Yeah, we've all got a hat.
So the way, well, you've completely nullified what I was going to suggest because you could film it. One of us could film it on your phone, so this says proof rather than you just taking a picture of a hat that is on the thing.
Yeah,
that's not how this.
Alrighty then. It's on! Hey, look at that!
No. Ooh, I really don't think that's gonna. Oh!
Never doubt Phil.
Close.
Hey! At the death! We're all good actors. Look at that.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
That literally did happen, but what are you going to do?
We'll be back next week. Will we? Yeah.
Maybe.
2 consecutive weeks for me.
What?
I'll have to have a day off.
Yeah. Things like that.
All post Wrestle Dream discussion, of course.
Wrestle
Dream. We'll be back on Monday.
And Sean Connery will be on the podcast.
Live on YouTube on Monday, we'll be reviewing Wrestle Dream, so do join us for that one. All going well, at least, anyway. Yeah. I don't want to promise anything.
Goodbye, everyone.
D-Ream. Things can only get better.
Very good.
Something. Right? Is that anything? That's something?
Put you up just in case people need to hear.
I don't think anybody needs to hear me ever.
No, I don't think anyone needs to hear any of this.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Lou Baker. See you soon.
Bye, Lou.
Wait. Bye, everyone.
Bye.